А почему я сижу дальше?
Началось, уже снимается.
Is camera running now?
Yes.
Life in USSR was a kind of regular life like everybody else.
Everybody lived like this.
Yeah, we
We
didn't
didn't
know
have a
better.
choice.
We thought it's okay, it's fine.
When I live in Odessa, I always thought that this is it. This is my home where I will be living all my life, married, have kids. But time changed.
Everybody was pretty much equally poor.
Equally poor.
I think I realized that the Soviet Union is not the good country to live in a very early age. One of the boys in the streets was basically telling everybody that Jews were bad, and so that was my first fist fight, and that was the first time that I actually realized that we're somewhat different.
I finished high school with golden medal, math and physics Olympics.
And I got to this college with just straight A.
When time came to get to the college, I got run around because we had passport, and on passport line 5th was stating Jew.
So that was very disappointed because I thought I was prepared very good, and I didn't get into the university.
I did not get into the PhD program only because I was Jewish.
It was kind of first shock.
I was shocked. That was terrible.
As a 17-year-old, I felt terrible. I was not prepared for this, and it was not fair, not justice. So it was hard to accept.
I came home with tears.
Pretty much every religion was suppressed, but Jewish was suppressed even more than everything else.
We didn't understand why it's supposed to be this way, but you had no choice.
Only one religion was allowed, it's communism religion.
That was a horrible regime. You could not speak your mind because you were under surveillance of the KGB.
I didn't want to live, but life was harder. It was harder for us to survive, to be a better life for our kids.
Our families dreamed about leaving Soviet Union. It was my great-grandfather, my grandfather always talked about possibility to leave.
We saw from other people that left, they survived. So we decided we will survive too.
My grandfather would say, well, in America, the streets are made out of gold.
And when I told my principal I was leaving USSR, how you can do this?
We were threatened that we're not gonna get permission to leave the country.
You close the door, lock the door, and throw the key.
Then it started. I was the enemy. People who I knew, they didn't want to talk to me.
Even our neighbors ask, why are you leaving?
I heard only bad things about America.
Nothing good was said about United States. There was always like United States was aggressor.
Crime and killing.
Between ourselves, we knew from Voice of America, whatever we could hear, some glimpse of some information. So we knew it would be probably a different world, but we did not know that much.
We knew it would be hard for us because we didn't know English.
Well, to leave the Soviet Union, that was a very tedious process and very difficult one, and they made it difficult on purpose.
My parents were upset. They thought it's gonna be forever.
2 days before we left the country, Ina's dad passed away.
It was very
Yeah,
difficult
what?
to say goodbye to my mom at that point. It was like impossible.
First we came to Vienna, it was unbelievable.
Just completely different world.
Everything looked exciting.
Vienna is kind of refined, but Italy was
And-
beautiful.
More colorful and everything was just different.
In Chicago, when we arrived, we lived with our friends. They let us live in their bedroom.
And we actually arrived in the house of Michael's cousin. He placed all 10 of us in one basement.
difference between how we live, you know, what we had in Russia and what we see now. It was unbelievable.
I was shocked by friendliness, people to be so friendly and so warm and so caring. It was absolutely different and smiling at you, because in Soviet Union people don't smile at you.
We were full of
Hopes.
Our big deal was to go to McDonald's and buy these hamburgers. My gosh, right, Mike?
Yeah.
I probably feel more American than actually American-born people.
We consider ourselves American patriot.
And we're happy that our kids and grandkids growing up in a free world.
Thanks to Hayas that help us, you know, to bring us here. I love this country. It's given me my life. I don't think my grandchildren will experience the same feelings what we experience, and that's why we came to America. We came for their future.
Nishenka, do you think we made the right decision?
Absolutely, we made the right decision. Never regret it.
Never.
Можешь вырезать что лишнее там.